It is the Riot Podcast. Happy Friday, June 3rd. Do you think we had a good show today?
I think so. I think, we handled the week well. Considering the Monday being off.
Yeah.
I feel like the week didn't hurt us as much as it can.
It was full of ups and downs this week.
What was the downs?
Just
Unmentionables?
Yeah, no, it's not always, I don't mean the show was bad, but it's just not always easy to wake up and do it,
Just show up and work and whatnot, That's just the constant struggles everybody has. Every day you wake up and you're like, man, I hate this a little.
So
every single day.
It's something I love doing, but I also hate it.
Anytime you have to do something, that is the hard part.
That's the downs. Anytime I have to choose, I can't choose what I want to do and I have to do something, that's a down for me.
I was talking to Isaiah a few days ago, and I said it's so crazy that we get so excited about, before Memorial Day, so excited about not being here one less day of the week.
Yeah.
But also, if we never got to come here, we would love any chance to come here. I don't know if we do it on Memorial Day, but wouldn't that be so exciting that that's all you would want to do is come to a show? But when you have to do a show, you don't want to.
It's different. No one likes being told or made what to do.
Yeah.
So hopefully everybody had a wonderful week. We do have still a lot you can catch up on this week. So when you're done with the podcast, please make sure you follow us and say hi at RadioU Riot on Facebook and our YouTube channel to catch up on our after show we did earlier this week and some of our food fights, and then enjoy the podcast.
Yeah, some of the stuff we talked about today, in the beginning we mentioned how some of the Las Vegas pools are under some criticism recently about how nasty they are. And it got me thinking because earlier this week, I was hanging out with some of my friends at their apartment pools and whatnot.
I think those are nasty too.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. and the reason was we were all in there and someone's like, oh yeah, I think I'm going to go use the restroom. And I made the joke of oh, you guys just haven't been going in here.
Get out.
And so then I thought of how old is too old to pee in a pool?
Well, when you're a child, they make diapers for that.
For specific pool diapers?
Yeah.
I think we're not talking about baby babies, but
how old is
when
too
you were
old?
10 or 11 or just
15,
lazy.
18, 20, 23. 23.
Well, okay, now remember earlier this week, though, after your little apartment pool party, what did you start saying? How down you felt?
I did feel a little sick.
You were feeling good.
I
You felt
feel
sick.
too odd. You're right.
So
that is true because on Tuesday and Wednesday, I went to one of my friends' pools. And then on Thursday, I was like, oh, man, I don't feel very good.
Yeah.
So maybe I shouldn't have been peeing in the pool.
I think peeing is the least of your worries.
Yeah. What are we talking about? Fecal bacteria?
In those Vegas pools? Oh, man. Yeah,
it's weird. In other countries, they have a real culture of you don't get in the water anywhere without showering first.
Yeah.
In the U.S., I mean...
That is the shower.
It's preferred, I think. I think a lot of people would prefer if you did, but a lot of people also prefer if they didn't have to.
Yeah.
And so nobody does.
Well, it's very popular to watch, pool cleaning videos on TikTok. And it's hard.
Is it very popular?
Well, for my world, I get pushed them. But it's really weird because in my mind, I always used to think, new pool season, get the water out, fill it up again, clean it all up. They don't. There could be water sitting in there for years, and because it's so expensive for water to be delivered and stuff, so what they just use so many chemicals. That water's been through a lot.
Yeah,
right. Man.
So it's not just the bacteria in there; it's also the chemicals that are going to take your skin clean off.
Yeah, because one day the pool looks like a swamp, and then the next day they're like, "No, it's magically clean.
It's clean again." That's how, with my hot tub and stuff. When my friends have gotten in it before, and they've been like, "Is this gonna turn my hair green?" I was like, "Are you guys putting the right chemicals in here?" And me and Andrew are like, "Maybe."
You ever have that thing where you go swimming and of course you shower afterwards, but you still smell like pool for days on end?
Oh, sure, I love that smell.
I actually don't buy it. Doesn't
I love that chlorine smell.
But it is a thing. It does make you wonder.
I don't, because it does turn my hair green.
Yeah.
Just the bottom
don't let
parts
that
of
ruin
it.
your fun.
Oh, no. We have to wear our hair all the way up, and we don't get under the water. Not with this. Well, if there's anything else, it'll be a surprise because we're done with our intro.
Yeah, that's the end of that.
We got other stuff to do.
It's the weekend.
Remember how we said we didn't want to be here?
Yeah, we're out of here.
We're out of here. Again, you guys have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for spending some time and sharing your weekend with our podcast today, and we hope you have a wonderful day.
Enjoy.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Don't say we didn't warn you. This is the worst of the riot.
It's time to talk Kim Kardashian.
All right, everybody sit down. What is it now?
It's a fascinating story.
Okay.
It's really going to make you think. Kim Kardashian, did you know that she has a new skincare line?
Yeah.
You did.
Well, I just know that they have stuff.
They have, but it's new.
Okay.
It's called Skin by Kim. This is not an advertisement for that, but this is why she's out.
Nor has Hudson tried it.
No, not yet. Not yet. But this is why she's out at the moment doing interviews. And so in a recent interview with the New York Times, a quote from Kim Kardashian, she says, "I'll try anything to look younger. If you told me that I literally had to eat poop every single day and I would look younger, I might. I just might."
Well, I didn't think we had to go to poop. I mean, could we have come up with something else that we had to have eaten?
That's the most extreme thing she can think of.
I guess that was it.
And she would do it if it meant that she would look younger.
I don't know. We'd be like, man, if I had to eat a hamburger every day in order to look young, I guess I would.
So some people are criticizing her, saying that it's putting unhealthy expectations on people to eat poop. No, it's putting unhealthy expectations on people.
No one even knew that was an option.
That they're feeling so much pressure. If Kim Kardashian, she's a fashion, a beauty icon, and this is how committed she is. If you want to be like Kim Kardashian, you've got to have that same mindset of being willing to do anything to avoid the effects of aging, which of course, that's ridiculous, right? You got to embrace it. First of all, Kim Kardashian has way more money and just a whole team of people, and all they do is try to figure out how to make her look her best. Where for any of us, we just gotta live with it.
That's
right?
all we've
You've
got. One filter,
Instagram filters, and you just gotta tough it out. And there's no Instagram filter for everyday life.
So they're saying pushing an unhealthy relationship with yet another thing.
Yeah, you just got to you've got to just be comfortable with aging. It's just a part of life, and some people they look great as they age.
Well, what do you
naturally.
mean that way? You're saying some people.
What do you mean?
You're supposed to encompass
some
everyone.
people age better than others.
You're not supposed to highlight the ones
eating
that don't.
poop. Without eating poop.
No, that's not an option. It's not an option.
Here's what I'm thinking though. She said if somebody told her that you had to eat poop every single day to look younger, what do we have to do to convince Kim Kardashian that you do need to eat poop every single day? And then, hey, it's probably not going to make her look worse, but which, I mean, who wants that? But at least Kim Kardashian, you could look at her and she'd be like, she's eating poop every single day.
Well, not to add to the disgusting factor to this, but it's kind of similar to the people that drink pee. Like that's a thing, and they do that. They
should send her those articles
for health benefits. But I mean, to us,
the last guy we talked about that drank pee, he was like, "I look 10 years younger."
We didn't think so.
No, he did not. So I think, but we send Kim Kardashian that article, and who knows what she might start trying. I don't know. And it's also odd timing that she'd be like, "I'd do anything to look younger. I'd eat poop. Also, try Beyond Meat."
Could be like poop.
We do have to question her taste, whatever the benefits might be.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's got great taste.
Well, Hudson, do you want to try the Kim Kardashian skincare line?
Plan?
If you want the 9-step skincare, you want to guess how much it costs you?
No, I do not.
$630.
You can't put up. You have to do anything. See, Kim Kardashian setting the bar high. She'd be like, "You have to eat poop to be healthy." Of course, nobody wants to do that. So the next best alternative: pay $630 to look healthy and young. Yeah,
it's a no to everything.
It's the worst of the riot on Radio U.
You guys ready to talk playoffs?
Playoffs, sure.
Playoffs.
Well, yeah, the Celtics won last night.
Oh no, not those playoffs. And not the NHL playoffs either. You ready to talk USFL playoffs?
Which is?
What do you mean? The United States Football League?
Are they playing right now?
They're not.
Did they make it to the playoffs? Meaning, like, did they fold?
Is the season over? What's happening? I couldn't even tell you.
The playoffs are starting soon, and in fact, maybe you guys, what do you say about? Would you like to go?
Would we like to go to
the USFL playoffs?
I don't think you could pay me to go, to be honest.
What? Why not?
I don't think, because I would, it's not really my vibe, you know? I couldn't even tell you who a team is in the league.
Oh,
it just
come
doesn't
on.
sound like a fun event for me. I would rather hang out.
So that's not the NFL, but it's like one of the other two side leagues or the alternate leagues that you can play like during summertime.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the USFL season has been going on, and they made the curious decision at one point. They're going to play all of this season's games in Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh, that's the thing.
Yeah, just all in one stadium because they only have like 4 games a week, and
Yeah.
they do like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So they spread out the games. So they just have the one stadium.
But they still have the teams from other states.
Yeah.
They just stay there the whole
New Jersey
time.
Generals, the Michigan Panthers, the Pittsburgh Maulers, but yet they all play in Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah,
but
it was a unique thing.
as the season comes to an end, that's all about to change.
Well, what are they doing for the finale?
The playoffs are kicking off on June 25th. The top 4 teams will make it into the playoffs. And when they get to the playoffs, those playoffs will take place all in Canton, Ohio.
Why are they choosing that? Well,
The
is
home
that-
of football.
Yeah.
That's where it all started.
Is it the home of college football or just the home of
That is
football?
The NFL.
It is the
NFL?
home of
Okay.
the Football Hall of Fame, where surely none of these players will wind up. But,
You're so mean.
well, I mean, they can go visit,
At
but they're
least-
not going to be inducted.
At least they're playing.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm almost half interested because I just want to see what it's like.
I can tell you what it's like. Go down the road to any high school game. There you go.
Actually,
That's what it's like.
Some of our high school games are impressive.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
maybe
Yeah,
not.
come on,
That's
why are
it.
you insulting the high school football players?
No, I think that this will be an event that is not very highly populated. And
Probably
in Canton.
not.
So
But
it looks like it's the New Jersey Generals and the Birmingham Stallions.
yeah, they're both in. And then if you're curious, the other 2 playoff spots are up for grabs this weekend. If you
Could
guys
be
would like to watch,
Philadelphia Stars. They're up against. I've never.
Oh, I
heard
love the
any
Stars.
of these teams. I love the names though. Michigan Panthers. If a win between one of those will push the other team into the playoffs.
it's just confusing to me why they have these games in these random locations. At least Birmingham, they actually have a team in the league.
well.
There's no Canton team. There's not even a team from the state of Ohio.
But it actually does make sense to me because it is, like the Football Hall of Fame. Like it does make sense
Yeah.
instead of just picking some random thing. And I want to get back to the teams' names. There's the Houston Gamblers,
Oh, that's a good one.
the Tampa Bay Bandits.
The Gamblers have lost a lot of their gambling. They are in debt now at this point. They are the worst team in the league.
So it looks like one of the games is going to be on Fox on Sunday, and then the other game will be tomorrow on Peacock. So you can watch the USFL if you're interested.
I think if you guys truly want to know, I believe the reason that they're moving these is because if you watch the games in Birmingham, there's literally like 20 people in the stands.
Oh, really?
And it's like a full football. I mean, I don't know what the stadium is used for otherwise, but
Yeah.
it's a big football stadium. And there's like 20 people there.
Well,
So
they
maybe they're
said
just
they're-
hoping by moving it anywhere else
People
to a
will
place
come.
where the games haven't been yet, then somebody will show up.
Well, they say that they want to focus on, the airing of the show, so they really just want to focus on TV. But for the playoffs, Isaiah, would you pay $20?
If I lived in Canton, I would maybe pay
yeah,
$20.
come on. Just to say you could
Can
go.
you-
What else have you got better to do?
If you
I
could
can find
sneak
something better to
in
do.
and pretend you're under 15, it's $10.
Oh,
is it?
okay.
You
well,
just shaved,
I'll
you'd be
shave my
fine.
beard
You'd
and
be
I'm right
good to
on
go.
in there.
Just go in with a little bit more attitude. You'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Well, happy playoffs, everybody.
You won't hear a show like this anywhere else. And that's probably for the best. The worst of the riot. Radio U.
Y'all want to take a trip down to East Alabama?
Is that your Bama accent?
Yeah, the deep south,
Okay.
where we have a argument that took place in a trailer park. It gives let's put it this way, it gives a whole new meaning to tractor trailer.
Oh, gosh.
We have it was a boyfriend and girlfriend that got into a little bit of an argument in in the heat of the argument, the girlfriend, her
She's
name is
56, by the way.
Rhonda Young. Yeah, right. It makes it sound like they're high schoolers or something. No, this is
girlfriend and boyfriend seems a bit too young of a term for them.
Yeah, I don't know what you call man friend and woman friend.
That's
Does
worse.
that make it? That's worse. Rhonda Young, 56 years old. She storms off in the argument, but then she storms back. She storms back in her semi truck.
So that was hers?
Yeah, that was as far as we know, that was her semi truck, her tractor trailer. Now it's in bobtail mode. You got a bobtail rig headed your way as she storms back.
What's a bobtail mode?
That's when
it doesn't have the back thing?
Yeah, without a trailer on it.
Isaiah.
Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I read it. I read it.
Isaiah clearly knows about
I have bobtailed before.
You've got your CDL license, don't you?
Oh, I know all the ins and outs of the biggest trailers you've ever seen.
So, Rhonda Young.
You're just like, yeah, of course.
She comes storming back towards the trailer in her semi truck, rams it into this house, this mobile home that her boyfriend, I guess maybe now her ex-boyfriend, was inside. Yeah, right. And okay, here's something crazy. So it wasn't just her man friend that was in the house.
Another
it was
woman?
also
That's what I thought right away.
It was another one. It was his stepdaughter.
Oh, okay.
His stepdaughter and her child, her little baby.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, they weren't hurt. The man friend in this altercation did have to go to the hospital, but he's going to be okay as well. But now Rhonda Young is facing first degree attempted assault and attempted murder for ramming her semi truck into this mobile home. It's pretty crazy.
I look at the video of the mobile home. It got crushed up pretty good.
I don't think they indicate that there may be no saving the mobile home because of the structural damage. Man, you see the mugshot of Rhonda Young. She's in rough shape.
She is.
I think she might have gotten more injured in this altercation than the other guy.
I don't know. Do you guys ever feel, because we read so many news stories, and it's not the best of people. Like, we're not acting the right way. And I've never acted like any of this. I never had an argument. Do you feel like, is that how everybody else is and we're the anomaly? Or is she just the one-off?
I think 56-year-old Rhonda Young is a bit of an exception.
Okay.
Like her going off is a little different than us going off.
Okay, because never once have we thought, well, now we're in such an argument, I'm getting my semi-truck.
You don't have a semi-truck, and you wouldn't know what thing or two about driving a semi-truck, would you?
I could learn.
You just start her up and put her in drive,
I guess you probably don't need to know much to ram it into somebody's house.
You don't need to know much to crash it.
Yeah.
I mean, we all have to learn with something.
I think Rhonda Young was born with a CDL license, don't you? Like, you look.
Does she seem a
She's
little
been
rough?
driving that thing since she was 6.
Yeah, she knows her way around a semi-truck. I'm surprised she didn't do more damage with it. But man, she got roughed up. I wonder if that's from like, did her head hit the steering wheel or something?
She has a black eye in her photo.
It's pretty bad.
It looks pretty bad. I'm thinking that she took one to the face. Maybe somebody socked her, if I had to guess.
Yeah, maybe.
I would assume that's a punch directly to the eye.
Probably from some other different thing that's going. This had nothing to
weeks
do.
ago. Weeks ago did that happen.
Some people like to fight. Some people just can't stop.
You should have seen the other tractor trailer driver.
Well, I guess if you're going to fight, you just have to remember, if you're really going after someone, then it crosses into the attempted murder charges. Those are way different than the disorderly charges.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
She, by destroying his home, caused the escalation in the charges at that point.
Oh, man. Watch out for Rhonda. Hopefully we got her off the streets, because can you want to imagine what her road rage would be like in a semi-truck?
Oh, my goodness.
Again, looking at her story, and I don't know, with his, they were arguing ahead of time, like, why are we acting like this?
Don't cut off Rhonda Young.
Because she's anything but young.
Oh, yeah.
This is Radio U's Worst of the Riot.
I think one of the big responsibilities of our show, Nikki, is that we need to ruin everybody's vacation plans.
Well, step on up because we're ready to.
Yeah, we're slowly and
Gas
surely
prices.
we are going to go. Yeah, right. Actually, that it ruins pretty much everything. Yep.
Flight cancellations.
Pilot shortages.
Pilot shortages.
I have one specific here for anybody going to Las Vegas, and I happen to know. I don't know if we've mentioned it on the show, but Isaiah, you're going to Las Vegas this summer.
I am.
Well, when are you going?
Late July.
Late July.
Don't make him say the specific date.
Yeah, you were going to show
Would
up
you
there
like to tell us the date and also the hotel
Location.
and which slot machine you'll be playing? No, but if you go at the end of July, what is it going to be, like 3,000 degrees probably?
It's going to be hot, yes.
So you'll probably want to spend some time in the pool, right?
Oh, I will be at the pool for sure.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Get ready to be ruined.
Yeah, you do not want to go in the pool. I don't know if you've seen this new report from Inside Edition where they went to 3 beach clubs in Las Vegas. They went to the Tao Beach Day Club, the Daylight Beach Club, and the Marquee Day Club at the Cosmopolitan.
So the beach club, or like the day clubs are, like the party ones. The party pools.
Yeah.
Not the family pools. It's the party ones. And there's a bit of a concern about how the upkeep is on those.
Concern to say the least. They gathered water out of the pools for each of these clubs and went ahead and tested it. And what they found, first of all, you don't even need to test it to do the eye test on these. Are you looking at the video? You've seen?
Yeah, I've seen the video.
What they found floating in the water: fingernails, cigarette butts.
There's tons of cups, even though they're supposed to be cleaning the pool, like keeping it clear of debris. I guess they can't get the fingernails out.
Yeah.
Why would your fingernails be in there?
People they're nervous. They're biting their.
They're just ripping their nails off.
They also found, this is the worst one, disgusting foamy debris.
Ew.
I don't want to know about whatever that is. So they took it all. They took these to the lab, and what they found was, this is a quote, a lot of fecal bacteria.
There it is.
So
That's your vacation now.
A lot of pee, is that word?
No.
Is that what we're saying?
Fecal?
The other one.
So we're saying poop?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
They're finding
That's
poop
it.
in the
You
water.
got to be down the worst. You got to be the worst kind of person to
you don't
ruin
even
a
have to
pool
be-
party.
You don't even have to be just going in the water. Some people just aren't clean. There's a lot of butts. There's a lot of butts in the water, and I'm not talking about cigarette butts.
They've got a problem with both.
All it takes is a couple people not showering. I know it's a big pool.
They
but-
say that in some of the Las Vegas pool parties that technically they should be shut down. Like the infection occurrence could be so high.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll just tell you, Isaiah, when you plan for your Vegas trip, just make sure you have no open wounds.
On my body? Now,
definitely not.
every time I think about getting in the water now, I'm going to think back to this. It's going to ruin it for me. It's going
It's all
to
right.
ruin it.
You can go. Just show up in a hazmat suit. It'll be just as fun.
Next time you guys are planning a vacation, I'm going to Google worst things that possibly have happened in that place, and that's what I'm going to tell you guys on air.
No, we'll leave you with this. They say that they describe swimming pools in Vegas for so many of those hotels, and I'm actually pretty certain any hotel that you go to is kind of like swimming in a toilet. Is what
Oh,
they say.
nice. Well, I guess it's not that bad.
refreshing.
It sounds like a nice vacation, doesn't it?
No, incredible.
Before flushing,
Yeah. Got
when
it.
it's all in there.
Thanks for watching the worst of the riot. Since you made it this far, you might as well like, subscribe, and check out riot.radiou.com for even more riot.